So this girl carves Keemstar in both of her thighs and is spamming it at me. Obviously, she wants attention, right? So I screen cap it, don't tag her in it, tweet it out saying she needs Jesus, and I have idiots tweeting at me saying, why are you giving her attention? I'm not. She's not tagged. You don't even know who it is. You have no idea who it is. I have robbed her of the attention. You are just as stupid as she is. You're all dumb. You're all dumb people. I got the juice. She doesn't.
Did everything go okay? What do you think of his speech? Alright, thank you.
To say that drama is a modern concept engineered by feuding YouTube celebrities or a community rallying against a common cause is to look at drama with a very narrow mind. YouTube is only the most recent evolution of drama as an entity, but in that time it's probably become the biggest hot button topic.
So drama seems to be everywhere on YouTube lately. It affects you different ways. One way is how it might personally affect you. Like, one personal story for me was when there was a bit of a disagreement between me and a larger YouTuber, and he told me to kill myself. And I didn't take that personally, but he had an audience of almost 1 million people who then also told me to kill myself. So that's one way drama can affect you, because everybody on YouTube has such a huge audience that what becomes what's an issue between two people doesn't stay an issue between two people.
Drama as a whole, I think I think drama is a thing that humans do. I think discussing problems that people have with each other and discussing issues is a human thing, because let's face it, we gossip about people, you know, we'll talk behind people's backs, we'll talk at people's backs, and we'll talk at people about how shit they are.
I think drama in general is just really unpleasant, and even though it really draws crowds, I don't know. I think people get this enjoyment from drama that I don't really fully understand. I can't relate to it. Like, I understand why they enjoy it. I understand where that comes from. But me personally, I cannot relate to that enjoyment of drama. I just don't enjoy drama.
It drives content. It's entertaining. No matter how petty or stupid it is, people are interested in it for some reason. It's like a virtual high school, especially on the internet, which I love, because I was a goddamn monster in high school.
You know, it's one thing for this YouTube drama to exist, just like how TMZ exists, you know? But to make it a part of your life, to try to play off of it and try to make it, that's just low. You should try to get popular off the content that you create. Whether it be amazing animations, or funny commentary, or just being an angry fat guy yelling at a camera.
Let me tell you a story about Stephen Clow. Gossip has been a part of society as far back as stone tablets. It's evolved into what we know today because of a common desire humans share. We want to know information. While drama in 2016 takes many forms, nothing is more infamous than the gossip magazine. The first known gossip magazine started in New York in 1916 and was called Broadway Brevities and Society Gossip. It initially covered topics such as that of high society, but when it found out that gossip sells more copies, they changed tack. Interestingly enough, Brevities was shut down in 1925, a mere 9 years after it started, because Stephen Clow, its owner, was sued successfully for defamation and intent to blackmail. Whilst Clow's magazine had been taken down, it had proven very successful, with plentiful copies being sold. The idea bug had caught on, and before long there were issue after issue of different tabloids also reporting on salacious gossip. Flashing forward to 2016, drama and gossip is as prevalent as back in the 1920s. with some channels dedicated to replacing these tabloids and in turn changing the focus from public affairs to that of YouTube. Several of YouTube's creators have registered disdain about this, saying it hurts creativity and, when done poorly, is extremely damaging. One creator, Rebecca, has been on the front line, facing these issues head on. not unlike the jury to Mr. Clow.
So my name is Becky Boop on YouTube. I actually have 2 YouTube channels. So one is called Instagamer, which is a gaming channel. I play a lot of variety games over there. And then on my Becky Boop channel, I tend to analyze a lot of internet issues, especially issues that are legal and around copyright and also around YouTube news. Things get miscategorized as drama. It seems like nowadays, even when there's a legitimate issue, it's drama, and I think that is something that we have to keep an eye out for. But as far as drama as most of us would think about it, is like maybe more petty issues that get, put on a pedestal for no good reason. I think it's just a natural part of human life, honestly. It happens in real life. If you work an office job, you know what office politics are. If you're in high school or middle school, you know what school politics are when everyone has their cliques that they're a part of. And it carries into adulthood. So that drama is always going to be there. But if you are a person who doesn't like drama or who would prefer to see less of it, like I would personally prefer if there wasn't as much of it out there, the best thing you can do is not support it. So when it comes to a platform like YouTube, your clicks are how you vote. So if you see a video that looks dramatic and that's not what you want to support, just don't watch that video.
Why are you guys so goddamn mean?
I tweet out, thank you so much for 1.6 million subs. Love you all. Thanks for reminding me I should really unsub.
Good guy Keem has your back. Evil Keemstar is just such a cunt, dude. Like, he's so bad. Like, I'm trying to just stay away from him, alright? Like, please give me the support, give me the retweets, give me the likes. Like, help me get rid of this motherfucker. My name is Keemstar, and I'm a victim of cyberbullying.
Every day, people say mean things.
I don't think people understand how much it hurts. Together, we can stop this cyberbullying by simply tweeting out #StopBullyingKeemstar.
If YouTube is remembered for anything in 2016, it's that this year has become the year of drama. With YouTube channels like DramaAlert fronted by Daniel Keem, drama has turned into a real viable source of income, so much so that the man can buy expensive cars. Whilst the topic of Keemstar himself will be brought up in a later part of this documentary series, it's worth talking about the people profiteering from drama, and, to some people, misery.
Like, dude, you have a daughter right there. You putting some of that money away for her college? I see you driving in your nice car, but me, if I was making that kind of money, dude, I'd be putting that away for my old age. You're not gonna live forever, and this is not gonna last forever. You're not gonna be doing DramaAlert for 20 years, 30 years. Nobody's gonna care that long. One of these days, you're just gonna end up like Fred. You remember Fred?
The only thing that Keemstar is good at doing when he hosts that show is making sure that both people get their points across. If somebody's going off on a fucking tangent for a while, he'll just be like, all right, let the other guy talk. That's something that he's good at. But yeah, I think it's an awesome idea. I think it could be done way better.
Hello, Peter's channel. I am a YouTuber that makes videos on the lines of music and or gameplay. If you like music, I might make stuff you like. If you like gameplay, I've probably got a video that you might appreciate. But all in all, I'm just a guy that sort of exists on the internet and makes videos sometimes. They come out okay. People have said they come out okay. with drama, there's often two sides, and depends on which side is loudest can discern which type of drama it is. If the side that tries to punish someone else, let's say, for example, Leafy is here when I'm talking about that one chap on YouTube, his side was the biggest, and therefore it was bad drama. His big drama got this guy down, his channel telling him to go kill himself and all that. That's bad because there's a huge number of people outnumbering the people who are trying to defend him. However, if the other way around, like Boogie2988, for example, a well-known YouTuber for being a large fellow, if someone will just call him fat on a YouTube video, and someone will say he has to go and kill himself, and this guy, Boogie has a large following of people that love him for who he is, and they will back him, and they will back him to the ends of the earth, and that's good because the defensive side is larger, the side for good is larger, and it all depends on perspective as well, because if you are the guy that called Boogie fat, and then you have a bunch of people coming down on you telling you that you're an idiot, that's bad drama to you. So it's all it's all down to where you are, where you lie, and all that sort of jugs. But I do believe there's two kinds of drama, and the good drama sort of comes out on top in the news as well, because Leafy's here was talked about for about a week. But all the other sort of drama about, people joking around. I mean, yes, he did have some about the Nicole Arbor sort of stuff, but that's mainly just Grade A being 2 million subscribers. But yeah, good drama seems to stick around longer, but less loudly, if you know what I mean.
On the topic of good and bad drama always seems to affect the innocent the most. None more so than Tommy NC 2010.
Hello, folks. I'm having a difficult time right now because some people are threatening my life, threatening my family, and all I wanted to do was inspire people. Some Leafy guy or Keemstar people are threatening me, and all I wanted to do was inspire. That's all. But this is the last video that you're gonna see from me for a while. I just can't take it anymore.
This wasn't the first time that people had been attacked unjustly via YouTube for the sake of pulling in more views. And this topic will be discussed more as we go on, because it's one of the worst side effects of YouTube drama. One man who has had his fair share in drama is Josiah Clark. A great voice in State of Play, Josiah has had fantastic views on drama itself.
My name is Josiah Clark, and I make a comedy review show called Blink. I think that there are different kinds of drama. I think that there's positive drama in a way and negative drama in another way. But in general, drama itself is just stupid, petty, and honestly, ultimately pointless most of the time. But what a lot of people call drama, like I said, tends to be these actually major, important legal issues that they're really not drama, so to speak. They're just problems, and people use drama as this catch-all word. So yeah, I think there are times, for example, with the React trademark fiasco, that it is very important that these topics get out there, that they're very heavily discussed, and that we do everything we can to stop something that's wrong. And I think that there are other legal issues, such as when pedophilia in the Minecraft community started becoming a big issue. That's an important issue that needs to be brought to the front. And again, it's a legal thing. These are big, important, criminal, legal. Not the Reactor Brothers thing being criminal, but these are big, legal, massive, community-affecting issues that really impact everybody. But I think that there is quote unquote good drama when it's serving a greater good, when it's serving a public good, when it could help, save lives or save reputations or save, people. I think that's very important, but I wouldn't label it as drama. Again, I mean, these are important public issues that need to be brought up and called out. And so I think the petty high school stuff is ridiculous, but I think that there is a place for the community coming together against something that's wrong. And the people who have the ability to bring the community together in those ways are the people with voices. And those are also the people who are usually embroiled in whatever drama, quote unquote, is going on.
Love it or hate it, people have a weak spot for drama because it fulfills an inherent need to know more, and as time goes by, no topic will be off limits for discussion. YouTube, being an accepted media platform like television or film, has only just seen the logical progression of drama from the outdated media to the newest with the rise of the internet.
Yeah, I think it's just part of human nature. I really don't think there's a way around it. In fact, in my opinion, I've done a lot of work with growing YouTube channels and also just social media in general. One of the fastest ways to grow is controversy. You've got, sex sells, controversy sells too. And look at Miley Cyrus, for example, and how quickly she became a household name once she became controversial. So I think that there will always be drama out there because there's really no way to avoid it. It's just part of human nature. We love to grab some popcorn and watch a show.
Serious legal fiascos such as the Fine Brothers React trademark, that's not drama. That is a legal issue that was going to impact the community. So I don't know, I think people are like, oh, if people are upset, that's automatically drama. No, that's silly. No, drama as it's normally thought of is like this interpersonal thing where, Kathy said that Johnny was stupid, and then Johnny slapped Susie in the face, and then Susie went to the cops, and then they all got taken to jail because they weren't supposed to be in the bar anyway because they were all 14. That's like interpersonal, stupid high school level drama. And I feel like that's how most drama on YouTube goes. I feel like most of it is that kind of high school level nonsense.
I don't know, let's choose the Fine Brothers. They made this announcement, everyone got in a drama tizzy about it. How do they react? They didn't just not watch the video, they didn't just dislike it. About, 100,000 people or more actively unsubscribed and shunned them. And those chaps, after doing that, will never be able to make a business decision again and people take them seriously because of the backlash the drama gave them. If people just went, oh look, these guys made a stupid idea, okay, cool, let's move on. They went, oh no, these guys made a stupid idea, let's expose all their past. Let's go on their Facebook and expose all the other stuff they made in the past. Let's go and just be outright pricks to them because they've had an idea.
With the ever-growing mob mentality of YouTube viewers and how quick people are to attack, people have to watch what they do with laser focus, because if they don't, it's game over.